It's starting to look more and more like the CS2 market is being manipulated, and it looks like it's actually being manipulated in a big way. From the prices of almost all high-tier gloves seemingly skyrocketing overnight for no reason, to actual conversations between market manipulators being posted online. For the past month, the price of a lot of high-tier gloves have been absolutely exploding, and not in the regular way that the rest of the market is going up as well. The most notable culprit has definitely got to be the hedge maze gloves. The hedge mazes in field tested have went from roughly $5,700 all the way up to $7,700 in just the past month alone, meaning that they've increased in price by $2,000 or 35% in just 30 days. I mean, just check this out. This person on Twitter bought a pair of hedge mazes for $4,500 on February 1st of this year, and just barely 2 months later, they sold those same gloves for over $8,000. And this is not normal at all. Tons of people were speculating that this was indeed market manipulation, but it's kind of hard to get proof of that, and no one was really 100% sure that this was manipulation. Until just recently, when some Chinese investors posted some TikTok videos and tweets, basically confirming that they were in fact manipulating the market, and in a pretty big way. The way that these investors manipulate the market is by creating fake shortages, and I'll explain exactly what I mean by that. The whole entire CS2 market, and pretty much every other market in the world, functions purely on supply and demand. If a skin has a lot of supply and little demand, that skin will not be worth much. A good example of this is the P250 sand dune. There are so many of them, and because it's not a particularly great looking skin, not that many people actually want them. So now they go for around 3 cents. But if a skin has very little supply and a lot of demand, that skin will be worth a lot of money. A good example of this is the M4 Howl. There will never be another Howl unboxed ever again since it is contraband, and obviously a lot of people like the skin, so the demand is high. There are very few of them, making it extremely expensive. And of course this works vice versa and the other way around as well. And to really oversimplify it, most skins fall in a range between the sand dune and the Howl based on supply and demand. Well, the way that these Chinese investors are manipulating the market is they are creating a fake supply shortage in order to drive prices up. These investors buy hundreds of these same gloves, like hedge mazes for example, in order to make them appear to have low supply. Then when the prices go up in response to the increased demand, they then sell all of their gloves for that inflated price that they themselves created. A great and kind of weird example of this is that if someone somehow managed to buy every single egg and chicken in the country, the price of eggs would then obviously go up, and that person with the entire supply can then set their own price for eggs, since they own every single one. And the same thing is actually happening now with these high tier gloves. It's happening with these slingshots and a lot of other high tier knives as well. By the way guys, I'm giving away this Huntsman lore in field tested condition as soon as we hit 10,000 subscribers. All you have to do to enter is join the Discord and make sure that you're subscribed. When we hit 10k, I'll post the giveaway in our giveaways channel, and if you're picked and subscribed, this knife could be yours very soon. And you might be asking yourself right now, how can I do this to make money? Well, unfortunately enough for you, chances are that you probably can't. The CS2 market is so huge that in order to actually successfully create a fake shortage, you will need hundreds of thousands of dollars at the very least. I mean, this screenshot alone of a Chinese investor's inventory is worth around $270,000. So I guess the lesson here is that even in Counter-Strike, the rich just keep getting richer. And this is one of the downsides of the free and open market that we have in Counter-Strike. Although it's not all bad. Good and bad always coincide, and in most cases, if you have something really great, that also comes with some bad that you have to deal with as well. The market that facilitates this type of manipulation is the same market that made so many of us fall in love with Counter-Strike and allowed so many people to potentially make careers off of something that we love. Whether it be flipping skins skins, making YouTube videos like me, or even streaming. So yeah, this is a pretty funky thing happening right now, but I don't think that it's so bad, and honestly it might even be good for you if you have one of these gloves that have went up in price like crazy. Also, I shouldn't really have to say this, but if you are looking to buy a pair of these high tier gloves, please do not buy them now, because the price will definitely start going down. As you can see here, some of these market manipulators have already started selling all of their gloves, and of course, due to the increased supply, the price is starting to steadily go down. So just wait a little bit and then you can buy your nice pair of gloves. By the way guys, we now have a Discord where I am doing a ton of giveaways. The most recent giveaway winner was actually just picked last week, and I will be doing a new giveaway next week, so if that is something that you are interested in, definitely make sure to join. The link will be down in the description below. It is also just a really cool place to hang out and talk with like-minded people, and also stay in the know about news relating to CS2, as I post most of the stuff that I make videos about in the Discord beforehand. Also, YouTube tells me that up to 90% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed, so if you just checked and you aren't, please make sure to hit that sub button and click the bell so that you never miss another upload. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. It really means the world to me, and I'll see you in the next one.